Hey, what's going on, everybody? Do or Die Ace is High here. A couple things I'm addressing here. First thing is the giveaway. So I sent the package of prizes to Sutton the Magician, and he received it today. The giveaway is going to be open pretty much as of me, and I guess Sutton announcing it in the video that he'll be putting up soon. That being said, in order to enter, you have to subscribe to myself and Sutton. Just put up a video on your channel pretty much saying, what you like about my channel, what you like about Sutton's, where you see, us in the future, myself, Sutton, even yourself if you have a channel going, and pretty much just why you would want to win. The prizes going out are 10 different decks of cards. I don't have the list in front of me, but Sutton the Magician did receive everything today, and if anything, when I put the video up, I'll just put in the description the list of the prizes that are going out. One thing I'm going to say, because the last time we did a giveaway, we had a problem with this. First off, it doesn't matter what country you're in order to enter in this. If the country you live in does not allow playing cards by law, and I'll give everybody an example, okay, the country of Iran, for example, the national religion is Muslim, and they don't allow you to have playing cards because, according to the regulations of the Muslim religion, for example, you just can't have any gambling paraphernalia. Even though I'm sure there's probably tons of people in countries just like that one where they know that the only people that tend to want cards are going to be ones that are just playing with them, but nothing I can do about that. Basically, it's decks of cards. If it will not go through customs, then unfortunately, I would just suggest not to enter because we don't have anything else to give out besides that. The other thing as well is if you are any international winners, if any issue arises with receiving the package, you have to notify myself or Sutton within 30 days. There was somebody last giveaway who did win something, and Sutton did send it out to them, and there was some kind of problem with the person receiving their package. And had this person brought it to my attention or Sutton sooner, we could have tried to do something about it, but, I pretty much even had, a few people I was talking to earlier say that when, you lose something in customs long enough, there probably is a statute of limitations, and I am not a legal expert, but the sooner I know something went wrong, the better, and we're hoping that nothing goes wrong here because we're not trying to, be unfair. So, yeah, that's most of the details of the giveaway there. There's not going to be any entries allowed on any formats besides YouTube, unfortunately, and I personally do not have any social media other than YouTube. Sutton the Magician does, but it's better off just to do it all through YouTube because we can't have our inboxes getting flooded with other stuff like, can I enter this way or that way? It's just a simple rule that, to make everybody's life easier, it has to be done through YouTube. So yeah, hope people that want to win do win here because it's 10 decks of cards that are going out. They're all really good ones. So all of that being said, I received my copy of World of Mischief maybe 3-4 days ago, something along those lines, and I'm about I'm about 70 pages in, so about halfway through the book. It's about 130 pages. I know I did tell Sutton I'm pretty impressed with this so far. I did watch the series on YouTube that he was starting to do for World of Mischief, and pretty much without ruining it or putting major spoilers in as far as what I read in the book so far, the main character Draco has this issue where he's having nightmares every night. Same nightmare or virtually the same. He's going from when he's awake to in the dream to in this world that, he doesn't understand, and it becomes the world of mischief, and pretty much finds out that, there's other people trapped there. He's also got a close friend who it turns out is experiencing some of the same problems. And again, without major spoilers here, it's going into the story of how that's affecting his life and his friend Dexter. That's his friend that's also having a similar problem. It's mostly the same characters if you watch this series on YouTube that you would remember, so it won't be throwing you a curveball. It'll pick up right, pretty much right where it left off with the videos or the series on YouTube. I would literally give this thing about an 8.5 out of 10 so far because, no complaints with anything, and this plot is very interesting. I had actually told Sutton that, what it reminds me of, there's elements of it that remind me of the show Beyond Belief Fact or Fiction. There's elements of it that remind me of The Twilight Zone, and the thing I actually said to Sutton, which I don't mind saying on here, is that the point where Draco goes to sleep every night and has the same nightmare, goes right back into a world like that. That, along with a point in the book where it seems to be real back in reality, where people are not, where he's walking around, Draco rather. Sorry if this if this is trailing off, but there's a point where he is walking around in real life, and it seems like everybody around him cannot see or hear him. And, also separation from reality when he goes into the dream and he's in a different world. And when he wakes up, he's back where he normally would be. That kind of reminds me a lot of the Twilight Zone, where I'm not saying it's a ripoff at all. It's a very similar, but, I told him the only thing missing if this book was made into a movie or show would be, Rod Serling, or in this day and age, somebody that's capable of doing what he did hosting it. I mean, there's sci-fi elements here. It is very exciting, and if I wasn't close to falling asleep the other night when I was about halfway through the book, I probably would have read the whole thing, but, Sutton was right. Probably a good idea to take a break halfway through the book and recap a little bit. So I'm not going to do any major spoilers. There is certain things that I'm holding off on saying here where I would say just read the book if you really want to know, but I would love to see where the book goes from here because, about halfway through the book, it appears that, you know, major plot twists and maybe a character or two that are out of the picture, but I don't know much more on that until I start reading the rest. So, anybody that's thinking about checking out the World of Mischief book, I highly recommend it. Yeah, so I think that's just about everything for right now. You know what? I'm a little tapped out on buying new decks of cards because I have way too many. Like, I literally have 6 or so right here that I don't even have time to open tonight. But let me see. I'm just going to go randomly with these 2 packages that came today. I kind of know what's in either one, but I don't know which is which. So let's just go ahead and see what they sent me today. Oh, they sealed this thing up pretty good. Oh, okay, this is my Copag 310s. I know little to nothing about these cards. I just heard about them from other people and figured if they're about the price of a bicycle deck, I might as well check them out. Like I said, I got so many decks of cards recently that I'm like holding off. I'm not buying nothing like that for a while because I gotta like have fun with the stuff I have here, but that's one. Let's see what's in the... Actually, I know what's in the other one, but we're going to find out all together here. Oh, got to get that tape open. Okay, these are a deck of Superior playing cards. Another one where it's just a basic one that I wanted to check out because I simply hadn't seen these in real life before. Manufactured to expert standards in PRC by Expert PCC in New York City. Okay. All right, where is the tab to open this thing? I'm going to have to cut this kind of short because I do have to get some rest because I got to go to work in the morning soon, but let's see what's in this box. Okay, this appears to be the back design. Okay. Ooh, kind of fancy on the jokers. Ace of Spades has a very interesting sort of a mask or face there. Okay, I like that. That is your back design. Standard affair as far as the number cards. It's not quite a bicycle font, but still pretty plain with that. Royalty. Royalty doesn't look exactly like bicycle, but fits the category. See if they include anything else. Okay, it's just a normal deck of cards besides that, and kind of like the artwork on these because it is different from bicycle enough to have its own, uniqueness. All right, so let's just quickly see how these handle. Wish I had more time to do this right now, but I'm just trying to wrap it up soon so I can go lay down. All right, straight out of the box, how do these things shuffle? Oh, pretty smooth. Okay, this cardstock feels real nice out of the box. Not too slippery. Because the only other test is going to be for right now is going to be the Pharaoh Shuffle test to see how well these guys do that. Okay, got my seal of approval. Oh, I need to take a vacation or something soon because I just want to be able to sit there and do this for a few days, but it's whatever. Alright, I give up on these pull tabs on some of these decks of cards. Let me just use this. Okay, the Copags do say manufactured by Cardamundi, and it's whatever address they use in Belgium. Okay. Back design kind of reminds me of a little bit like Aviators, but probably I would think these might even look a little nicer. Okay, let's get that out of the way. And typical Cardamundi fashion where they wrap the deck in cellophane inside the box, which I'm usually not expecting when I see this. Alright, so there's your back design, and oh, the Joker's taking a bow. Okay. True linen B9 finish is what it says on the box. Alright, so it's thinner stock. I think something I read somewhere actually was saying that some magicians and cardists had said to Cardamundi that their stock was a little too thick, which I would say as far as off-the-shelf Cardamundis, such as the Aces, that kind of is the case. Oh, you got a double backer. But yeah, I mean, the standard off-the-shelf Aces are a little thick. Maybe some people might like them, but this stock is pliable but stiff enough. Okay, here's the Copag Ace of Spades. I don't think I'm expecting very much different as far as royalty and whatnot out of here. And I'm right, or I was right. Okay. Sorry if I'm rushing here, but, you know, better videos are going to be the ones where I have these decks out and I'm doing tricks with them. So let's see what these guys feel like shuffling them, and I'm going to have to cut it short right after this. Alright, straight out of the box. Oh, okay. You know, I did see a video where Chris Ramsey had these things out, was reviewing them. And when he said he liked these things, you know, now I kind of see what he's saying. I know there's been plenty of other people on YouTube who did review these, V. Jose and the Cardists playing card reviews, Magic Orthodoxy. I'm sure they've all pretty much had it out, and any of them that didn't review those definitely know what they are. Let's just do one little Pharaoh shuffle with these and see if they do that, which is not going to surprise me if they do. Okay. Guess when I get home from work tomorrow and have more time, I can play around with these some more. So that's pretty much, you know, just a quick little unboxing of those because I have them in front of me. Go ahead and check out Sutton the Magician's channel. Like and subscribe to my channel as well as his if you like his. Yeah, so if you're interested in the World of Mischief book, there's a link on Sutton's channel to be able to buy the book. It is published now, so highly recommend that if anybody is interested. And as far as this giveaway, it's pretty much open now. Anything that, you know, any other details will probably be on any videos Sutton has out soon, but that's mostly the gist of it there. And as I stated already, I'm going to put in the description the list of the decks of cards that are going out. think I'm going to just have to talk to him quick and see how many prizes those 10 decks will be, whether it's 5 winners or 10 winners. So that little bit we'll sort out, but everything else is pretty much set up the way the way it was stated. All right, so everybody stay safe. I got to go get some rest and got to go to work in the morning, so have fun, guys. I will be back soon, and stay tuned.